What's up guys, this is Tarrant and Schofield, and today I am playing Final Fantasy XI on my main character. A lot of you sent me comments through private message saying you wanted to see my main character in action, so as you can see, here's my main character. And today we'll be doing a guide on the Escha Silt region. Basically, well, it's not really a region, it's kind of like a time space. But so we're going to enter the conflux. I've already done some bits on, of course, on Escha. I don't even know that's the correct. You can find it in Quiffham Island. It's next to the home point that they've just put in. So we're going to load in here. I'm going to bring up my the people I use for silt farming, and I'm just going to go over some of the farming techniques. I come on at certain times because it's sometimes crowded in this area, but they said in the next update they're going to fix that, so the more people, the more... So I like to hang out with Z2 because he's an absolute tank. I like to hang out with Leon too. I like Ferocious Coffin just because he's got the refresh. And I come up with a tank as well because I'm a thief. It's just a normal Trion. So trust is not necessarily needed, but it makes your life a lot easier. So when you first come in, you talk to this guy, Alfie, and he requires 10 silt, which is so easy to get because it's kind of like campaign points where you collect it over time. The only problem is at the minute is that it doesn't update you. You have to go into your currencies menu. So what you can do, what can you spend silt on? Well, you can spend silt on these little bonuses that you get. You get seals. I got luck one. I'm not too sure what the luck one does at the minute. You get magic accuracy and stuff like that. Magic evasion. Actually, that's pretty good. Magic evasion is pretty good for me. You can get grizzly trinkets, which spawn notorious monsters, I believe. Receive key items, which is like maps, tri-balloons. Let me have a quick look at tri-balloons because I haven't. That's the one thing I haven't looked into yet. So basically, what happens is, and you won't hear any sound at the minute because I'm just looking something up quickly. You face the monsters. And you collect silt at the minute, and then you try and take on... Okay, for some reason it's not loading. Okay, here we go. So tri-balloons at a starting price of 1,000 silt. They require for all party members to pop a notorious monster in Escha. The amount of silt required. So it's got 8 stages. The silt price will slowly revert back, but they are changing that in the next update. Reapers are consumable iron for harvesting in Escha zones. So let's go down to the tri-balloons area. Okay. There's not a lot of information yet. So to spawn, so the tri-balloons are just not used for notorious monsters and stuff like that. Okay, so they're just for notorious monsters. Reapers, normal things. You can return full seal. You can check your full seal effects. Remember that I've only got 1 at the minute, and I've got a 1 luck seal as well. You can receive temporary items, like through re-rays and stuff like that. I don't bother with them though because it's a waste of silt. So where can you find your amount of silt? You could go into currencies too. Scroll down all the way to the bottom, and Escha Salt and Escha Beads are here. So I've got 1,080. I will give you a quick look through. So Z2 and Leon 2 can be found through the new episodes that have just been released. You get through the storyline. You can also get like other key items that give you XP bonus and allows you to use more trust. So that's the reason why I can use 4 trust, because without the key item you can only use 3, and it's a huge bonus to have all these different things. Also, you can go enter Dynamis as much as you want, which is pretty nice. I'm going to be doing a Dynamis Bestoke video. So these crawlers, how this zone works is quite a unique way. Every time you kill a monster, you've got a chance of the Notorious monster showing up. The problem is that they're very strong. Now, I like to come here just for farming and stuff like that. So, just for a reference, like say I kill this down mill, there's a chance that this could, just to show you how easy these are. These are easy prey. I was kind of disappointed that there's no battle music for this area, because I think they could have come up with something really, really good. So it goes down. Obviously, we get Sonium, we've got Thunder Geodes, yeah. Normal stuff. They don't aggro, however, I'm item level 118, and that aggroed, so you probably will need Sneak Invisible. But if you don't got an item level, then that drops 76. So if we look at our currencies again, as you can see, our Escha Silt's gone up, not by a lot. These monsters don't give you a lot of Escha Silt at all. But the place I like to go, of course, this depends on time zones though. So I've come here at certain times and it's packed. At this stage, it might not be packed, but it could be starting to get people in. Now these... Okay, they didn't aggro, okay, that's good. The gear I'm currently in, by the way, I've just got... I'm not the best geared. I just got a canny cape as well with dual wheel free, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it's not the best gear set. I've got a Sandung. It's good. Very happy to finally get that. I'm not a person that's got a lot of time to play games like this. And we just... okay. Let's get rid of him. As you can probably see, I am attacking like very, very quickly now. That's because my canny cape has increased my speed by a lot. Like, I was wondering how people actually managed to keep on attacking like they did outside of Abyssia, because in Abyssia you can do it really, really easy. But I have to have Haste Samper up just to get up to that speed of just continuously attacking and being able to just weapon skill. Very, very good. So, the map is exactly the same. As you may see, that you've got these little teleport points. And at these teleport points you can use Silt to teleport. I don't usually bother though, because I like spending Silt on the seals and stuff like that. The first seal for HP is like only 20 HP though, so it's not great, but it's a bonus. And the luck, I'm not too sure what luck does. Like, I've looked at it and it's either something to do with notorious monsters, or it helps. And here we go, these are the monsters I farm. So I go to the Escha Shadow Dragons. Now these guys, they can give you a ton of capacity points, they give you a ton of merit points as well. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to show you. So we dropped 2,660, so let's have a quick look at our currency. And as you can see, we're up to 1,107. Now that you've seen what that is, I'm back to Captech. Do suggest getting some accuracy gear though, in case you do miss a few hits here and there. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 2,228. There we go. Escha Silt going up by 20 odds each time. Not bad. That's not a bad amount really, considering what you're going to be spending them on. And it's a good merit. I actually like getting merits here as well. Now, it would be ideal if a notorious monster showed up, but the problem is that the dragon is really, really difficult. Escha elixirs. Escha elixirs are used to upgrade equipment that you get dropped from the Gaia Fates. Gaia Fates are the like the Grizzly trinkets, and in the other key item that you get, you can use Escha elixirs to upgrade gear. Quite similar to like how some of the Adolin stuff works, actually, to be honest. But they got the air elixirs, it's very, very similar. This is the basics of silt farming. I was going to show you like notorious monsters, but it's pretty much just luck based on how often the notorious monsters drop. And they're also, I'm not going to say that they're actually that easy. Like, if you don't pay attention, they can really do you in. There's any sound back up. But yeah, this is the base how I silt farm. You have to come on certain times of the day. You want to how I see it's like when it comes to American time, that's like prime time, and during the weekend you got no chance. By the way, during the weekend in where these dragons are, these are farmed heavily. But the more monsters, I've noticed that the more monsters you take on, the more types of seals you can get. So, like, more seals gets unlocked, the more types of monsters you get. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be at 5,000 now, so... and if you want to make most of your time, you probably want to get a capacity ring as well. Gives you alright capacity points. But this is the basics of silt farming. Pretty much just take on these dragons, get as much as possible, do other things, and farm these Escha elixirs as well, because they're selling at 10k a piece at the minute. So, like for someone that I don't use them at the minute, they're a good farming spot as a thief, certainly. Maybe not for other classes, there's probably better options, and there is a lot better options. But it gives you a little bit of an income as well. I know Gil is not the most important thing now with content as rare and EX gear is so good, but for other things, certainly. But for now, this is Taranoscope, and I hope you enjoyed this little video and some of the basics of the Escha region. I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to be doing some Dynamo stuff, since you can go in as much as possible, do some guides. I know some people enjoy that. But for now, this is Taranoscope, ending out.